Hola, football fans, and welcome to NFL History in the Making. Today, for the first time ever, we're coming to you from Brazil as the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles face off in an epic international showdown. From samba to end zones, Brazil has brought the party, and we've got two powerhouse teams ready to light up the field. Now, talk about a matchup with muscle. On one side, you've got the Packers, led by their new-look offense and the frozen tundra toughness that made Lambeau Field legendary. On the other, the Philadelphia Eagles, who soared to the Super Bowl just last season and are looking to bring a little Philly grit to the beaches of Brazil. And rumor has it, the Eagles even tried some Brazilian feijoada to fuel up for this one. Who needs Gatorade when you've got a national dish? Here's a spicy stat. The Packers and Eagles have met over 40 times, with Green Bay holding a slight edge in wins, but playing in Brazil? That's brand new territory for both teams. You can bet the crowd here in Rio is ready to welcome these teams with a carnival atmosphere, drums, cheers, and maybe even a few samba moves from the players if we're lucky. So, are we going to see Jalen Hurts and the Eagles fly high, or will the Packers strike gold under the Brazilian sun? Either way, we're in for an unforgettable game, NFL style, with a little Brazilian flair. Let the games begin.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Packers and the Eagles. All that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo, in the southeast region of Brazil. Welcome to South America, wherever you are around the globe, the NFL in Brazil. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, a quick trip from Arrowhead last night to Sao Paulo for this one. Greg, the second game of the season, first ever in Brazil. And I love the matchup, too, the Packers and the Eagles.
It's just so incredible to see the growth and the expansion.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts will try it again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Hurts again. Catch made, right side by Wilson. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This a 31-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg, just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn and had a really good first year as a starter.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run with Brooks. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. The man in motion is Watson. Another try with Brooks. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On play action, Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Man in motion is Brown. Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. At the 34-yard line. Hurts now. Woo! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. And this ball's going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the gun, it's Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. From the 39, here's a first and 10. A run here with Wilson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A second down throw for Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Love. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Love. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Love to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Wilson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Love to throw. That one taken in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Hurts. He gets that to Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Now Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for.
A second effort, and he is in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's second down. To throw is Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. On third down, here's Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down. To throw is Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Hurts again. He's got his man. It's Smith. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. To the air again. Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. So, halftime here in Sao Paulo with the technically home team, the Eagles, on top. As we head 4,275 miles to be exact, back north to Orlando. Say hello to our friend, the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good matchups in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. It'll be noon at Soldier Field in Chicago. And a big test for the Bears, as they'll have to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Then later, they'll let the sun die down a bit in Tampa. A late start here in Florida, where it'll be the Buccaneers taking on the Washington Commanders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the LA Rams and the Detroit Lions. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
The NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That's caught downfield. Dobbs.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On the run, it's Wilson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 7. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A pass taken in by Watson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll run it right here with Brooks. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Love. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Love out quickly to Dobbs. How about this? He's to the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts now. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. To throw is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The open man is Reed. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. This is taken in by Dobbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On play action, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. We'll go once more with Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. We'll go play action with Love. He'll try to run for it.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
That's a pickup of 17. 1st down, Packers. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's in. Christian Watson Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Hurts again. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Man in motion is Brown. Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down. Hurts working in the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. To the air again. Hurts. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A give inside. It's Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Another try with Brooks. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Carry now for Brooks. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Brooks will try it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the W in the first ever game held in South America. It'll be a long but a happy flight home as they get set for their home opener in Week 2. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil as we say so long from Sao Paulo.